America, listen up. There's a silent, stealthy, and staggeringly contagious enemy making its rounds right now. It's not the flu, it's not a new pandemic, but it's shutting down schools, crippling cruise ships, and sweeping through families with ruthless efficiency. You know it as the winter vomiting bug or the stomach flu, but its real name is norovirus, and everything you think you know about how to fight it might be dangerously wrong. Welcome back to Health Inside, Anatomy and Science. And today we're going deep, beyond the headlines and the home remedies, into the virology, the public health crisis, and the absolute non-negotiable science of surviving and stopping the 2024 norovirus surge. This is a masterclass in microbial warfare. Stick with us. The anatomy of an assassin, deconstructing norovirus. Let's start with the pathogen itself. Norovirus isn't a single virus, it's a genus of related viruses, with genogroup 2, genotype 4 being the usual suspect behind global pandemics. Under an electron microscope, it looks deceptively simple, a tiny round spiky ball, an icosahedral capsid protecting its RNA core. But its simplicity is its weapon. This virus has a mutation rate that keeps our immune systems and scientists playing catch-up. You can get it again and again. Its survival skills are legendary. It can linger on surfaces for weeks, survive freezing and heating up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and is mostly unfazed by common alcohol-based sanitizers and disinfectants. The true genius and horror of norovirus lies in its incredibly low infectious dose. It takes as few as 10 to 100 viral particles to make you sick. To put that in perspective, a single vomiting episode from an infected person can aerosolize millions of particles, contaminating an entire room. This isn't just contact transmission, it's environmental saturation. The American outbreak. Why winter? Why now? The term winter vomiting disease is epidemiologically precise. From November to April, cases spike. Why? Human behavior. We're indoors more, in closer quarters. Schools, offices, shopping malls, airplanes. Perfect for airborne and fomite transmission. Viral stability. Lower humidity and heated indoor air may help the viral particles remain suspended longer. Holiday gatherings. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, massive multi-generational feasts are a norovirus superspreader's dream. But make no mistake, this is a year-round threat. Summer outbreaks linked to contaminated swimming pools, oysters, and salad bars are common. The winter label can create a false sense of security. The hostage crisis inside you, a cellular and systemic breakdown. What happens from the moment that microscopic particle enters your system? This is a precise, brutal takeover. You ingest the virus, it survives the stomach's acid bath and heads to the small intestine. Here, it targets enterocytes, the absorptive cells lining your gut. It hijacks their machinery, forcing them to become viral factories. The immune system detects the invasion and launches a massive counterattack. This inflammatory response is what causes the real damage. The violent vomiting, it's likely triggered by signals from the infected gut to the brain's vomiting center, the area posterior, a desperate attempt to purge the pathogen. The profuse watery diarrhea, the virus and inflammation damage the villi, the tiny finger-like projections that absorb nutrients and water. The gut lining becomes leaky, secreting fluids and electrolytes into the lumen. It's not just fluid loss, it's a catastrophic electrolyte imbalance, sodium, potassium, chloride, that can disrupt nerve and muscle function, including the heart. The dehydration emergency, beyond just drink some water. This is the #1 cause of norovirus-related hospitalizations, especially in children and the elderly. Dehydration isn't just being thirsty. Stage 1, mild, dry mouth, decreased urine output, fatigue. Stage 2, moderate, sunken eyes, lethargy, skin that tense when pinched, rapid heartbeat. Stage 3, severe or medical emergency, confusion, dizziness, no urine output for 8 hours plus, rapid breathing, weak pulse. The science of rehydration. Plain water isn't enough. You must replace the electrolytes. This is where oral rehydration solutions, or ORSs, are non-negotiable. They use the precise glucose-sodium co-transport mechanism in the gut to pull water and salts back into the body efficiently. We'll put a proven homemade ORS recipe in the description below. The clean war, why your cleaning routine is failing. This is the most critical public health message. Hand sanitizer does not effectively kill norovirus. Its protein coat is resistant. Soap and water are king. The mechanical action of scrubbing for 20 seconds physically removes the virus from your skin. For surfaces, you need a bleach-based disinfectant or an EPA-registered product listed as effective against norovirus. Most all-purpose cleaners won't cut it. The protocol for a contaminated zone. Isolate. Keep the sick person in one room, one bathroom if possible. Protect. Wear disposable gloves and a mask during cleanup. Remember, aerosolized particles. Nuclear option. Bleach solution. Mix 5 tablespoons, 1/3 cup of household bleach per gallon of water. This is for hard, non-porous surfaces. Target. All high-touch zones. Light switches, remote controls, faucet handles, toilet flushers, doorknobs. Contaminated textiles, towels, bedding, and clothes must be washed on the hottest setting with detergent. The quarantine fallacy. You are contagious longer than you think. The biggest mistake is going back to work or school 24 hours after feeling better. The virus sheds in your stool for up to 2 weeks or more after symptoms resolve. The 48-hour rule post-symptoms is the absolute bare minimum. For high-risk settings, healthcare, or food service, longer is wiser. You are a walking contagion. The future fight. Vaccines and antivirals on the horizon. The cavalry is coming, but not this season. Several norovirus vaccine candidates are in clinical trials, using virus-like particles, or VLPs, that teach your immune system to recognize the virus without causing infection. The challenges are significant, covering multiple strains, ensuring durability, and targeting the right populations: young children, the elderly, and travelers. Research into broad-spectrum antivirals is also underway. The goal, a pill that could shorten the duration and severity of illness, much like Tamiflu for influenza. But for now, our best weapons are knowledge, hygiene, and isolation. Norovirus is a master of biological persistence, but by understanding its anatomy, its strategy, and the true science of prevention, we can fight back. It's not about fear, it's about formidable, informed defense. If you learned even one critical thing from this deep dive, like the hand sanitizer myth or the 48-hour rule, please give this video a thumbs up. It tells the YouTube algorithm this is life-saving information that needs to be seen. Share it with your family group chat, your school PTA, your office manager. Breaking the chain of infection starts with education. Subscribe to Health Inside, Anatomy and Science, and hit the bell. We dissect the science behind the headlines so you can protect your health with knowledge, not just guesswork. Stay strong, stay hydrated, and stay informed.